Hi everyone, my name is Yue Junfeng. My metric number is 2051137. So I'm glad to have the opportunity to present this presentation. Okay, this is our content. So the subject of my presentation is to introduce the Amazon. So I'm going to explain what is Amazon and what is their business. So basically, Amazon is an American multinational technology company, and also it has been referred to as one of the most influential economic and cultural forces in the world. So, as I have mentioned, Amazon is an American multi-international technology company, which based in Seattle that focus on e-commerce, cloud computing, digital streaming, and artificial intelligence. It is considered one of the big four technology companies among with Google, Apple, and Microsoft. So these four companies are very, very famous. Uh, Amazon is known for its disruption of well-established industrials through technological innovation and mass scale. It is world's largest marketplace. AI assistant provider, live streaming platform, and cloud computing platform as measured by revenue and market capitalization. So Amazon is the largest internet company by revenue in the world. It's the second largest private employer in the United States and one of the world's most valuable company. So Amazon is guided by four principles. That is customer obsession rather than competitor focus and passion for invention and also commitment to operational excellence. The final is long-term thinking. So Amazon aims to be world's most customer centric, centric company. The mission of Amazon is to continually raise the bar of the customer experience by using the internet and the technology to help customers find and discover and buy anything. And also empower business and content creators to maximize their success. So basically, they believe this mission is important for their business because digital empowerment for customer and the business improves living standard for people up and down the country and drives our drives our economic competitiveness and productivity in a global economic. They will continue to push at the boundaries of how technology, for example, digital infrastructure and services can improve the customer experience and help make the economics of the countries where they operate more competitive on the global stage. So its success is mainly attributed to its approach to its customer. So finally, as desired in its mission statement, everything Amazon does is about enhancing the customer experience. So that is all my presentation. Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Shaimata Fidewisijona and my matrix number is 201370. I will be talking about the background history of the Amazon company. So Amazon was actually founded in July 1994 by Jeff Bezos, and Jeff actually chose Seattle City in Washington State as the base of the company because of its technical talent, as Microsoft is also located there. In the year 1997, the organization, the Amazon organization, went public, and later the company began selling music and videos in 1998, at which time it began operation internationally by acquiring online sellers of books in United Kingdom and Germany. In the following year, the organization also sold video games, consumer electronics, home improvement items, software, games, and toys, and in addition to other items. But in the year 2002, the corporation started Amazon Web Services, which provided data on website popularity, internet traffic patterns, and other statistics for marketers and developers. Later in 2006, the organization grew its Amazon Web Services portfolio when Elastic Compute Cloud, which rents computer processing power as well as simple storage service. In the same year, the company started Fulfillment by Amazon, which managed the inventory of individuals and small companies selling their belongings through the company internet site. But in 2012, Amazon bought Kiva Systems to automate its inventory management business, purchasing Whole Food Market supermarket chain 5 years later in 2017. And after that, Amazon surpassed Walmart as the most valuable retailer in the United States by market capitalization. And in the latest updates in 2018, Bezos announced that its two-day delivery service, Amazon Prime, had surpassed 100 million subscribers worldwide. And thank you.
Hi everyone, my name is Zhang Xiaoying and my metric number is 201376, and this is my part to introduce the organizational structure, its administration and planning. About the Amazon's organizational structure, and I will divide it into three parts. And the first part is hierarchical structure. The second part is latter organizational structure, and the third part is compound division organizational structure. For the hierarchical structure, we can see the picture one involves the senior managers like CEO, CFO, and whose instructions apply to the entire organization, and it influences all the company's relevant officials around the world. It also impacts the global system of vertical lines of command and authority of online retail firms like the other online retail firms. And the strategic the strategic goal of this function of company structure is to promote management control over Amazon's entire organization. For the fractal organizational structure, we can see the structure, and there are so many departments in the picture. And for example, the human resources, finance department, and the administration, the operation department, and so on. The fractal organizational structure make Amazon becomes more flexible, swifter, and more elastic and more innovative. The structure facilitates high-speed transmission and communication of corporate information, and is conducive to the integration of internal resources. And effective development of corporate activities, the use of external resources, and the maximization of corporate profits. For the third part is compound division organizational structure. We can see the picture, and it consists of two parts about the division structure, and one part is product division and the other part is geographical division. We can see the product division. There are so many products under the Amazon, and for example, the A9 LSC Internet. Like the geographical division, the North American and the Italy, China, and Japan branch about Amazon, and the structure helps Amazon expand the global market rapidly by acquisitions. So, it's about the three structures, advantages and disadvantages. For the advantages, it's effective in supporting international growth in the e-commerce market and enables Amazon to implement managerial directions rapidly and effectively based on functional and hierarchy. It also supports focus on online retail market concerns and related economic conditions in certain regions. On the other hand, about the disadvantages, it is limited flexibility and responsiveness. Also, one of the advantages reduce Mason's ability to quickly respond to new problems encountered in economics business. And the next part is about Amazon's strategy planning, and I chose SWOT analysis about Amazon's strategy planning. The SWOT is strengths, weakness, opportunities, and threats. And I want to say the first one is strengths. For Amazon, it has so many strengths, and I will give the two examples. And the first is customer oriented. Amazon meets the daily needs of many customers at low prices. And Amazon also has a strong brand name because it has a strong position in the world and successful brand image. But for Amazon, it also has weaknesses. One of it is losing. One of them is losing margins in few areas. We can see in some developing countries, Amazon may face losses because of free shipping to customers in the market, just like India and Africa. They may choose free shipping and deliver the the goods to the customer's house. And the second one is tax avoidance controversy. The tax avoidance in Japan, UK, and US has sparked negative publicity for Amazon. And the third one is opportunity. There are so many opportunities for Amazon to gain the success. For example, Amazon can get the opportunity to penetrate or expand its operations in developing markets, especially in maybe in India and Malaysia. More questions of economics companies can increase the company's market share and reduce the competition level. For example, Amazon quitted 卓越 and it can get a lot of market share, and it also can sell more products to the customer. And the fourth part is threats. I will give one example. And the government regulations, it can threaten the business proceedings of Amazon in some critical countries. So that's all for my part. Thank you.
Hi everyone, I'm Ma Shuo and my metric number is 204838. Now let me introduce my part. Amazon's development path is not smooth. It also faces many difficulties and challenges. One of the biggest challenges is the expansion of company size. In the early stages of expanding new businesses, the newly expanded business areas have almost no profit because they don't have a sufficient consumer base. Because of the large purchase volume and the initial insufficient mass base, the inventory turnover rate has been greatly slowed. The inventory backlog rate has increased, and due to the improper management, the speed of Amazon delivery has started to become slower and slower. In response to this problem, Amazon later strengthened its core businesses, such as books and audiovisual products, and reorganized or shut down other businesses. The next core business, other than books, audio and video, is fixed on consumers' electronic products. These sales of its type of business are growing rapidly, and there is a large profit potential. At the same time, for the problem of high inventory backlog, they have established a good relationship with suppliers to control and manage inventory, establish different distribution centers according to the types of commodities to improve the efficiency to product distribution. In addition, Amazon has always been supported by powerful IT technology. Therefore, the problems encountered when Amazon scaled up were also solved. Then let's ask the next students to explain.
Hello everybody, my topic is the employee training and development of the Amazon company. They have 3 different opportunities that they offer their employees to develop their skills or get better jobs in the company itself. Like it's an intern development thing. This is to make sure that the people stay in the company and that they are exactly educated for the specific programs and machinery that they have at Amazon especially. The first development training is the career choice. This is only for employees who work at the company since I think a continuous year or longer. It's especially for associates doing certificates and degrees in high demand occupations at Amazon itself. And the program is already offered across 10 different countries in the world. So this provides, or this is making clear that it is successful. The second employee training and development program is the career skills support. It's a free and on-site training development program, and this is available for all of the employees to improve a variety of skills there. It's not only for the employees who work there since a year or longer. They can start this from day one when they start to work there. They can already start the program. And the third thing is the Associate to Tech program. This is mostly for people who are interested in IT jobs. They get in there for the employees who are interested in IT. Yeah, I said that. And when they perform well during their studies, which they have to do, and during their hands-on training, and also in the final exam they have to take at the end of their program, they can get a permanent technician job at Amazon, which is of course well paid. Yeah, this is mostly all of the employee training and development opportunities they have on Amazon, and I think they are very well structured, and that this is not something every company offers, and it seems like they are very successful with this. So this is very motivating for employees to stay there, and I think this provides also that the employees stay for a long time and don't change to another company very fast. Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Xiao Yilong and my matric number is 20496. Today I will show you how Amazon maintain an effective workforce. It can be divided into 3 parts. The first part is the attitude toward new employees about interns is contrary to most companies. Most groups on Amazon will give the new SD1 even interns ownership from start to finish. Many newcomers will talk to customers about project and designing systems. This treatment will be less in other companies. This is why after having work experience, it will be very difficult to interview for Amazon. People with 3 to 5 years of general work experience have a high failure rate in interviewing Amazon SD2. Because ordinary programmers at this stage readily do project planning and system design. However, many of Amazon's employees have been doing this for internships. And the second one is special performance system. Emphasis that employees recognize the company's long-term development rather than the current high salary is Amazon's compensation philosophy. Amazon series is divided into three parts, which are the first is base salary, second one is signing bonus, and the last one is restricted share units. Amazon's employee stock option ownership is very high, with 50% in the first year, 15% in the second year, 40% in the third and fourth year. Stock options have been 20% semi-annually. Their electronic staff SVP with a salary of $160,000 a year has been capital and not very high, but in those years they will get $5 million in stock. From April to August each year, Amazon will issue new shares based on their performance and ranking. The new issue is divided into 2 years, 50% per share, which is also to prevent frequent turnover. Amazon's compensation incentive system is relatively small in the first 2 years and will be more and more. Amazon has been looking for and selecting talent, so people who automatically stay at Amazon are those who identify with Amazon culture. The longer you stay, the more comfortable you will be. The last point is PIP, Performance Improvement Plan, and period. Now let's say the PIP. PIP is to state a clear performance target and a time limit for those who have low performance, such as 3 days, 30 days, 60 days, or 90 days, whatever, and require them to improve their performance within the limited time. Otherwise, the company will be likely to terminate the labor contract relationship. Yeah. This project is not perfect. On the one hand, those employees who are judged as PIP will bear the dual pressure of body and spirit. On the other hand, any company has employees' dissatisfaction. How to balance the relationship is more effective than a plan. And previous is the improvement of PIP or the solution. Throughout the process of joining the hub program, employees will be supported by a full-time team of professionals. The purpose of this position is to help employees realize their great personal potential. Amazon hopes that this position will change the rules of the game, because PIP didn't provide any coaching or training for the employees. That's all. Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Ammar Abdurraqi. My matric number is 186563, and right now I will be talking about recommendation and conclusion. Okay, as my colleagues have said, Amazon has built an exceptional client service just in the duration of the last 15 years with its distinctive plan of online business. Now, of course, we all know that Amazon have been in there for more than 15 years, but in the last 15 years, it have got a long way and have upgraded itself when it comes to research and development, upgrading their online services, and adding more and more items on their website. And this is not just allow them to have a forefront point benefits over all of their competitors, yet it will additionally make the business cost efficient as it bridges between the buyers and the suppliers. So what they are basically doing is that Amazon is like a bridge between the supplier and the buyers, and they take a specific percentage, and that's how they basically add more to their profits. And this will allow the organization to have an authority over their distribution channels, and will also allow them to cut down on the cost of the items, as we all know that when we buy anything from Amazon, it's way cheaper than when you go and buy it from a store. And that's because their distribution location are in a places where the rent price is quite low, and that in turns will make them save a lot of money, and this money is forwarded to the buyers in the form of low prices, offers, big discounts, etc. On the other hand, Amazon needs to continuously, as we said before, keep coming with the new ways and innovative way to advance their methods and serving their clients. And in that way, they won't just keep on market control of the online business, yet it will allow them to be above all competitors and loved and adored by many customers around the world. That's it for me.
Okay. Hi everyone, I'm Gaurav Kanenge Amish Ramal Gomez. My metric number is 186572. So overall, I'll be giving the last part of this presentation, which are the lessons learned from studying the company Amazon and its management structure, as well as how they control each of their operations and services and so on like that. There are actually many lessons that can be learned from this studying this company. Few of them actually can be seen on this presentation slides. But the main point of these companies, that especially the company like Amazon that specializes in giving services and so on, is that they always prioritize in keeping a good image and keeping a good image with the customers in order to keep their business. Because unlike companies that specializes in products, the main success or the main capital comes to Amazon through their customer base. And if you have a bad publicity with the customers, it basically in the long run it will affect them quite a lot. As if you take, for example, a company that did manage to close down but was quite famous about a decade ago, was Nokia. If you take Nokia, for example, around the late or the early 2000s and the late 90s and so on like that, Nokia was one of the leading companies when it came to mobile phones. And by the time early 2000s and late 2000s and early 2010s, Nokia actually went bankrupt. And one of the things that the CEO of Nokia said was that we did actually nothing wrong, but we have lost, which is actually quite true. Because when it comes to products, even if you have good publicity and a good customer base and so on like that, if your research and development is not keeping up with the technologies that is improving almost every single year, then ultimately in the long run it's going to affect your business a lot. So you can't be complacent and be satisfied with the operations that you have right now. That is a thing that's important to a company like Amazon as well. But at the same time, it's very important for a company in the long run like Amazon that focuses on services to have a good publicity record or a good PR record. So what we have seen is that they strategize a lot on giving the customers their preferences and customizing how the service gives to each customer based on how they perceive what they want and what they need from the services, rather than keeping a static service for all customers together. This gives each customer a unique experience, And this in the long term helps them a lot in order to sustain their company. And how they manage it is they are very systematic about it. They have divisions for all of it, which was explained before in this presentation. And they have worked for a long time, and like has been explained before, this long-term this success that Amazon has had was not an overnight thing, and it was like I said before, a 15-year experience of actually rapidly rising. And even before that, Amazon was there, but it takes a long time for something like a service to get developed, and therefore you should always think in terms of long term. So think in terms of long term research and development and PR perspective. And of course you need to take risks in when it comes to these businesses, and the management they have for each of their divisions take certain risks when it comes to their own department. So that is it from our presentation. So thank you all for watching, and have a nice day.